Hey guys, lots of love, lots of plants. I'm back with another video, yada yada. So it's the end of May. Can you believe how fast the end of May got here? I feel like it was like a couple weeks ago. I was just recording the end of April garden tour. So it's windy. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I said, I am in Georgia. I am in growing zone 8B. This weather is bipolar. It's crazy. It's unpredictable. I have no control. It's different every year. You never know. You're gonna go through all the elements in 1 week. I promise you. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. But here I am. So a lot of things have changed since I was last updating you guys, I guess. And I don't know where you all are going to be looking. I'm looking here because my camera's here, but I don't know. I'm back and forth because I don't know. So bear with me. But a lot of things have changed, and I've added a few stuff, taken some stuff out, changed some things, moved some things. So it's getting somewhere. I still have not done the amount of cleanup, let me say that I would have liked to have done, but I would have loved to have done by now. You feel me? But I don't. It's okay. Like I said, this year I'm not doing stressing. I'm not out here trying to maintain it like crazy. I'm just letting it do what it do. When I get to it, I get to it. I'm going with the flow this year. I'm just going with the flow. So alright, I'm done talking. So let me go to the front bed, I guess. So I'm gonna start on the front again. And there's water everywhere. I just watered because I water by hand because I ain't got up to drip yet, because I'm not fancy like that yet. But I'm finna be, because I have a lot more plants than I want to maintain for that I really want to be out here hand watering to make sure they don't die. So the drip will be coming real soon. You get it? The drip? Okay. Alright. But let me turn the camera around and hold up. Alright, so right here by the door, you see we have these pots that I made a video on. And at the end of May, I don't know how long ago that was, to be honest, maybe about a week or two ago, but this is what it's looking like now. And they are filling in quite beautifully. I love this plant. This cosmic sky petunia is absolutely beautiful. Or is it night sky? It's the night sky petunia. It is so beautiful. Of course, I got the sweet potato vine, Sweet Caroline, of course, proven winners. I think this is the cosmic sky right here, petunia. And I think that's beautiful. This is night sky. And I think this is cosmic. Of course, I have a black cherry, super petunia, red cordyline, and this mini me watermelon coleus from proven winners. Like I said, I did a video on all of these, and I love how that looks. I really do. I'm not a fan of coleuses. They don't really grow well for me. I don't know what I'd be doing wrong, but this one I'm kind of liking. So maybe I can give it a second try and ignore this flat tire. This car doesn't move, so it's there. But here, same thing, and this looks really good. I love it. Aren't these just the cutest? So yeah, this one's still doing good too. So hey, it's getting there. This dead bacopa, well, it's not dead, but it's half dead. But I can't bring myself to pull it out, so until it dies all the way, it's gonna be just right there. And then I'll come in and switch it out with something else. But go up closer to the front door. These pots I have sedum in, and sedums are still in here. Just a few more. That's a dead bloom. Yeah. Sedums. This pot for some reason is not as, I don't know, it's not going as crazy as the other one. This one's massive. But I don't know why this side be struggling. Maybe it doesn't get as much sun, or I don't know. But they're not dying, so I'm just gonna see what happens. Patience is virtue, so. Alright. Now, new to the front area, I have some purple basil over here that I want to just grow just because I like the smell of it. I don't really like basil, but I use it, I use the flowers and arrangements for the house. So I grow basil and lots of basil as a cut flower because I don't like the taste of it. I know, I just don't like it. It's too strong for me. Right here in this little thing, I have some lemongrass, and I have it in this and not in the yard because it is not hardy to my zone, so it's gonna die. And everything in the stores now have gone sky high. If you know, you know. So I do not want to lose this plant. So in the winter, when it starts getting cold, I'm going to bring it in, put it by the window, and grow it as a house plant because I love lemongrass. I use this for a lot of stuff, and I intend on keeping it for a long time. Cool. And that's that. Going back over here, if you remember the video of the Brunnera that we put in here from Proven Winners, I think it was the Jack of Diamonds Brunnera, is going crazy. Absolutely. I love this. I wanted a Brunnera for so long. I remember I told you guys in the video, but I love this. I moved a... Ooh, my mind went blank. It's a Japanese silver painted fern. I think that's what it's called. And I moved it from the shade garden over here. It's a shady area too. And I don't know. It's going through a rough time. It didn't like the transplant. But I like it, and I want to keep it there just to break up some texture right here, and also add to the silver color of the Brunnera. Next to it, I have a hosta. This is Hosta France. I literally just put this in the ground this morning. It's been in the kitchen for like 2 days. But Hosta France, and I'm excited to see how that grow. It was not the hosta that I was intending on getting. I meant to pick up what was it, the Pilgrim? Is it the Pilgrim hosta Pilgrim, something like that. But or Liberty, the Liberty, I don't know, but it has the crinkle leaves. I think it's Liberty, I don't know, but I just know that's what I wanted. But dealing with my son, I picked up the wrong one. It didn't even register me that it was the wrong one. I didn't even look at it. So I got Hosta France, but I'm still curious to see how it grows. It's still a beautiful plant. I'm loving the variegation, so I'm just gonna go with it. Back in these boxes, still got my ivy going, and I stuck some purple queens that I just broke off from my mother-in-law's yard and stuck them in here. I'm just gonna let them grow in here, and as a perennial. And that's all that's going to be in here. If I add anything to it, it's probably going to be a creeping Jenny. And I'm still kind of iffy on that, because there's one in the other box right along the way. There's an ivy, blue mouse ears hosta, and a creeping Jenny in that one. And so I kind of want to just keep it in that one as just some contrast a little bit. Alright, here goes the holly hedge that has been pruned and cut back because it was massive and overgrown. So it's looking wonderful. Let me go around and make my way to the front bed. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay. Holly hedge, like I said, it's looking absolutely amazing. And they're going to grow back fast. But I'm mad that this was here before we got here, because I would not have put hollies back there. I would have probably put hydrangeas because they flower. But it is what it is. So it's okay. Okay, sorry. Got a little busy for a second. It is actually like 2 days later. But hey, it happens like that. So it's early, like I said. So if you hear a lot of birds, you feel me, I am sorry. We are just going to enjoy them this morning, but it is early. And last thing I showed you guys was the holly hedge that's coming across beautifully and just got cut. So now we're gonna start in this front bed and work our way over and around. So this, like I said, this is half dead bacopa that's in here, and I don't have the heart to come rip it out yet, so I'm just gonna let it keep doing its thing until it completely dies. And then I'm gonna come in here and put something else there. I'm not sure, maybe like some super bells or something, because they like dry feet. I have this grape de oro daylily. I think I did a video on my daylilies. This calla lily, not a canna, calla lily. All these lilies, okay? Calla lily. I got some Gerbera daisies. This one is getting ready to bloom out. But and got a new one coming. And those were in the back, but I moved them up here, as you see. That's a change I guess I made. They were back there, but see, I got them hostas back there, and they were growing next to some hostas, and if you know how hostas grow, it was eventually gonna just drown it out. There was no point of them being right there, so I moved it somewhere where they can be appreciated and the hostas can do their thing. Okay. Oh, speaking of daylily, look, the strawberry candy daylily open. It is absolutely beautiful. That's so beautiful, you guys. I love this one. I can't wait till it gets a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna separate it and put it in more places, because I love that one. Absolutely love it. I think all of them, all my dailies are open right now. Oh, my voice. Except for the grape, the one I just showed you. A bunch of catnip right here. I love it. The neighborhood cats just come over here and be rolling around in it, and I don't mind, because like I said, our cat, you know, passed away, unfortunately. So I don't mind the other cats coming over here to enjoy the catnip, because my cat used to love the catnip. Love it. This beautiful dianthus right here that's getting ready to bounce back and blooms. Love the way they smell. And you guys, I told you I was not a fan of dianthus, but this year I am loving it. I don't know. I have been missing out on it. It smells absolutely beautiful. I can't believe I didn't used to like this plant. I got sedums tucked behind this catnip. That's probably gonna have to be moved because this catnip is going crazy. Some hostas, hosta little row all the way down here. That'll probably give me a step down from the from the hollies, the holly hedge, and then when the hostas get big like that over there, it'll give me a step down. You know, just a little layering. I'm working on some layering. I'm trying to get a lot better at it. Probably having plants everywhere, like a cottage garden type feel. I'm trying to get some more formality into it. Lemon coral sedums. This is their second or third year, I think, for me. I want to say second. I think I put these in the ground last year. Bee balm right here, or its botanical name Monarda, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's called a Monarda. Is that a spider? Yes, that is a spider, so let me be careful. And I can't get in here and see it. Y'all can't see it. I don't want to get too close because I'm scared of spiders. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but it's a spider. I'm gonna have to come spray. I know everybody's like, you gotta keep the spiders, that's cool and everything, but I'm scared. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm scared. So this bee balm is going absolutely crazy. I'm 5'3", and this bee balm, I swear, is standing 5 foot tall. Like, it may not be. It's kind of on a hill, so maybe about 4 feet tall. But I swear, this thing is about as tall as me. I'm gonna have to insert a clip right quick and show it to you. Okay. Ooh, the sun just hit bright. Here I am, top of me, And as you see, the top of this plant is about the same size as me, and I'm 5 feet. Boom. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to end up separating it though. Just put in some, move it around, because it's going crazy. It's tall. I don't know. I'm gonna need to move it back a little bit. It's too tall for the front. I did not know it was gonna get this tall. When I first got this bee balm, I did not research much about bee balm. I did not know it was gonna get this big at all. I had no idea. Let me back out a little bit. Okay, in the front border this year, I have Proven Winner Super Tunia Whiteout, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the Whiteout, Super Tunia Whiteout. And it's my first year planting these. I usually do like Super Tunia Bubblegum in the border every year. I think last year I did Bubblegum and Royal Velvet. The Royal Velvet didn't really do as good as I wanted to in the landscape. Super Tunia performed as always, of course, but the Royal Velvet didn't do as good to me. So this year I tried the white one. I'm loving it. I just want to see how it's gonna perform. And so far I can already tell you it's performing better than last year's Royal Velvet, definitely. But I don't know how it's gonna do. And if you see right here, tucked into these two are Super Tunia Silverberry, and these are beautiful. These have more of a purpley pinkish kind of tone to them than the whiteout, so a little contrast, but you wouldn't, from far away you wouldn't notice, but if you get up close you can definitely see the difference in these two flowers. Let me see if I can get them. You probably can't see it. The sun just decided to come out and be a pain. But these two, this one has a little bit more pinky, and this one has a little bit more white, lime greeny going on. So, that's that. I have some more dianthus here, and some canna lilies growing back. These are the canna. I promise you I got like every lily. Day lilies, calla lilies, canna lilies. You feel me? Probably some more lilies. You feel me? Asiatic lilies, tiger lilies. I got all kind of lilies. I like lilies, if you haven't noticed. I wouldn't say it's my favorite plant, but I just like how they look. They perform well in my garden zone, so I'm going to keep planting them. They get big and they do what I need them to do. It's a good space filler for my area. So, this is, I think it's a variegated Liripe. I had 2 of these. I had one on the other side too to kind of match and bring in, you know, the whole feel. But of course, it died on me. It just did not do well. And this one actually took a couple of years to kind of get right itself. This has been in the ground for about 3-4 years, and it's taken a little bit of time to get right itself. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to be getting one more and trying to put it back over here and see if I can get it to, if I can just tuck it in this little corner right here, boom, and see if I can get some straightening into it. To be honest, I might put it back a little bit further. I may put it back behind the basket right there. But I found just a regular, like the blue flowered Liripe in the store, but I haven't, this year I have not been able to find this variegated one. So when I find it, I'm gonna try to snatch it up and try it again. So let's work our way back through here. As you see, carefully step in here. Boom. It's Cosmic Struggle Daylily. Still going strong. Still going strong. I got a sedum tucked back here, right here where my hand is. And it's getting ready to bloom. I think that's an Autumn Joy sedum, and I'm so excited. I told you I just break sedums off. I love growing sedums. I fell in love with them last year. Just break them off, be putting them in the yard. Love it. Haven't complained. This wild plant right here is actually called a dewberry, and it popped up in my yard, and I'm loving how it's filling in this area right here. So I'm kind of don't have the heart to pull it. Kind of just wanted to let it do what it do. You feel me? Free plants. I love when nature gives me garden plants. Okay, nature just fills in its scenery for me. Like, thank you. Some stuff, you feel me, we can pull. Like, these just started popping up. And, they look like ferns. And I have a plant identifier app, and it said it was a fern. And I wouldn't be surprised because last year, in this spot that I have a nice little baby canna lily in, I had ferns. I had ferns, one right here and on the other side over there. So I pulled them out, of course, during the winter time. But I don't know if this is just a little bit of remnants of the root still in the ground and it's growing back, or if these are wild plants. So if you guys know, let me know, because I don't know if I should pull these or if I should just let them grow. So let me know. If y'all know, let me know, because I don't know. Okay. My boba hydrangea is from Proven Winners, is making buds. It's got buds on it like crazy. And this is the plant in my yard that I am most excited for. The most. I love boba hydrangea. I've been trying to get my hands on this plant for a long time, and I found one last year from Proven Winners on clearance at that. Picked it up, put it in the ground. It didn't really like much. It was towards the end of the season anyway. I wasn't worried about it. But this year, it leafed out, and it looks absolutely amazing. So I'm ready. Now let me get around here, because there's not much back here, like I said. Yeah, it ain't much back here yet, because it ain't grown in yet. But when it does, I'm probably going to dig that up and separate it some more and put it back here. I want a nice, beautiful hedge of hostas back here. I don't really want to be doing nothing back here. Let me get out this bed now. Coming around this beautiful autumn mix daylily. Now, I said this was going to take about another month. Come here, Chanel. These dogs, bro. Give me one sec. Guys, I'm telling you, these dogs, they just do whatever. Alright, back over here. Like I was saying, I know I said that this was going to take another month before it opened, but look at it. Look how it came and proved me wrong. Look. And this is the first year that this has ever happened. I done had this plant for 3 or 4 years. And I promise you, this plant never blooms until like August. Like, what? This year we've had so much crazy weather though. And things have been so just different. So I'm not surprised that it's blooming right now and going crazy. This is the first, like I said, for me, I'm shocked. Because this not usually happens. And even though it's opening right now, it still was the last daylily out of all of my daylilies to open. It still was the last one. So I was right about that. Coming around. My kaleidoscope Abelia right here, coming back in. I probably need to come prune off the dead ends to clean it up a little bit. As you see, it's looking a little I told you I didn't do much cleanup yet still. Beautiful hosta. Guacamole hosta. Been here about 3 or 4 years. Same amount of time as this daylily. That's why they're the same size. And I want the whole hedge back here to look like this. So I definitely, severely need to come dig this up and separate it. And I will put more back there, of course. I have another calla lily. Oh, it's in the dark. I have another calla lily coming back. Pushing back up. I'm excited about that. Keep going back. Here's just this Japanese pencil plant. I had 2 of them. One of them died. I took it out on the other side. Oh well. So now I just have this one here. And my ivy growing behind the hedges. This is the shade garden. As you see, it looks totally different. It's getting a complete facelift. I'm moving a lot of stuff out of it, and I'm changing a lot of stuff. So I'll get to that in a second. But before I go around there, going to in the front yard, we have this bed over here. And I told you the children be having. The dogs have a great time with these bricks. Man, can't keep them right for nothing. It's okay though. In here, as you see, I have newly moved this echinacea. Oh, it looks so beautiful right now. And I transplanted it literally in the middle of the spring, and it's doing okay. It's water heavy. It definitely needs some water, and I just moved it, so I'm not really complaining. I'm gonna baby it for the season, and next year it should be just fine. This is what next year will be my herb garden. Right now, as you see, I've started putting a few herbs in here. I got some mint, some chives. I think I planted some basil seeds, and I got a bunch of lettuce and greens in here right now. It's just lettuce and greens. But once all these lettuce and greens are done, like I said, this is going to be my herb garden. I really don't want to do too much to this every year. So it's the herb garden. But everything's coming along beautifully. Got some chard, some bok choy, got a random radish, bunch of lettuce, you know, romaine, leaf lettuce mix, black seeded Simpson, all kind of salad bowl, all that, bunch of lettuce. I've been using it. It's great. So now let me see. I know I said I was gonna take you around here to the shade garden, but I think I'm gonna walk around here and do the shade garden last. Come around to what's going on over here. There's a few new stuff over here. Okay, sorry about my man's truck, you guys. It's a loud one, and he loves that thing. So, but this is my little sedum garden. You feel me? And I love it. Every year it's beautiful. I do nothing to it. I don't have to do anything to it. I love it. Sometimes I just pick pieces off of it, put them in other places of the yard. But this is great. I can't wait till it fills in. The only thing new I've added over here is just this creeping Jenny, just to give it a ground cover. But I love this bed. Don't have to do nothing to it, like I said. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I just picked off different sedums and put them in there. And they love it. I love it. I'm sorry, you guys. He loves this dog. But look how cute she looks in the car. Oh my gosh. I can't take it. Alright. That loud truck. I don't know why men in loud trucks. Ugh, can't stand it. But okay, over here, even my neighbor's yard, you know, I planted their yard this year, and it's going beautiful. I'm gonna have to probably update you all in another video. But here's the changes into their yard too. Absolutely amazing. I may probably do another video on that because I have so much to update you all on my yard. So back over here, now that it's quieter, I just dug out this area. I want to say about a month or two ago, and I had in another silverberry supertunia, sweetheart Caroline, sweet potato vine, that rhymes, and what was this? I think this was this mini pink star vista. Oh, I think that's what it's called, but it looks like this. From Proven Winners, of course, and it's absolutely beautiful. I hope they fill in nicely. I have some alyssum seeds that I popped in here, and some petunia seeds that I popped in here that I see that are starting to pop up. See if you see, very slowly. They're very little, so I don't know if you can see them, but they're popping up. They're popping up everywhere. There they go. Boom, popping up. So that'll fill in once it starts to grow. And the obelisk, you see I got the morning glories, and they are starting to finally branch out, vine up and climb up the trellis. This is gonna be so beautiful. I've been enjoying this alyssum that's in here. It smells absolutely amazing, but I'm glad that these morning glories are taking off and finna go, because I'm excited to see if they really fill in to the top of the obelisk. That would be absolutely beautiful. Across the garage, in this little pot over here, just got some succulents and some ivy. Oh, I got a dead lettuce I need to take out. That's over with. So I planted a little viola seed in here, just for a little flower color interest in here. And it grew. I'm loving this pot. I don't have to do nothing to it either. Got some flapjacks, some sedum, some ivy, like I said. Beautiful. Nothing I have to do to it. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's go back around. Ouch, I almost fell. Go back around to the full sun area of my yard, except for in the morning. It gets morning shade, but the rest of the day is full sun. So I got roses over here. And as you see, I'm having a problem with the Japanese beetles. I'm finna come out here with some dish soap water, some soapy water, and drown them. Can't stand these little pesky things. They just skeletonize your leaves like this. I cannot stand it. Have your whole plant looking crazy. Now this year, I have been spraying these roses like crazy because of that. Because of the aphids, because of the Japanese beetles. They're prone to disease, black leaf spot. Yeah, look, black leaf spot. It's a lot of stuff going on, and I told you I've had these rose walling for about 2-3 years. No, for about 2 years, I want to say 2 years. And I almost dropped the camera. 2.5 years, and this has been the most stressful thing in my yard. Honestly, to me, the roses have been the most stressful. We really got to baby them, and they're still like, ugh. I told you, I'm really to the point where I'm over it. I love having roses as a cut and using them in arrangements in the house, and I use the rose petals just for herbs. But the stress, they're stressing me out, and I don't like that. Because I can come in and plant a whole hedge of something that's gonna still be fragrant, because I want the fragrance over here. That's why I have roses. I love fragrant flowers, but I can still come in and plant something that's fragrant and will act right. So that's my thing. The grass is wild and overgrown on both sides. Like I said, we haven't done much cleanup. These beds are going to be getting an entire facelift. I don't know if it's going to happen this year or next year, but they're getting an entire facelift, and I'm still deciding on these roses. I know this is a knockout rose. This one has done the best. This one has performed the best in my yard as far as disease resistance and everything else that's been going on with these roses. This knockout rose has performed the best in my yard. As you see, look at the rest of these straggling along. So this has been the best. So I may come in here and just replace them all with some knockout roses, because this is loving it. The rest of them, they're struggling, okay? And I cut them back. I've done it all, and they're still struggling. So I don't know. This is a White Lies rose, and this is one of my favorite roses. Absolutely favorite. It's so different every single time. Every bloom is different. I love this rose. Has the white underside, red. Some of them look different. Absolutely beautiful. They mature to look like this. Absolutely beautiful. But if we come in here, you can see a ton of Japanese beetles. And I sprayed, like I said, I've been spraying these plants with insecticide and picking off the Japanese beetles. But every year it's a problem. This is I think it's an apricot. It's a peach or an apricot knockout rose. I mean, not knockout rose. Drift rose. It's a drift rose. I just can't remember if it's the peach or the apricot. I had bought a peach and I had bought an apricot drift rose. I had bought both of them. One of them died. So I can't remember which one is which one died. But one of them died. This one did not. And I love these little beautiful blooms. It starts out like this little color, boom, and it'll mature to like a beautiful pink. Absolutely beautiful. This, I'm not sure what rose. I think this is it's like a red lipstick rose. Kind of looks like a lipstick color. True red. It's a true red rose. Compared to those that have a little bit of pink in them, this is a true red rose. That's right here. This is a purple rose and it's lemon scented. And it's a Floribunda rose. I know that. And it's going crazy massive. I don't know what's going on, why it looked like this. It was not a climbing rose. It is a bush rose like those. But right now it is performing like a climbing rose. And I'm not sure. Because it's not a climbing rose. It's a bush rose. But maybe I need to get it trellised into something. It wants to climb. These Murillo roses, I have one right here and one on the other end that's not in bloom, so I can't show you. But this one is blooming, so it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. It's the leaves, see how striped leaves. I love this. Love it. Absolutely amazing. Make great cuts. There's an azalea. There's a random pomegranate that I moved from all the way out there. My finger is circling. It was back there and it was getting attacked by ants and wasn't doing well. So I brought it over here to see if it'll live. If it doesn't live, I'm gonna replace it. If it does, good for it. This is a purple rose too. I think it's an elegance rose. And it's lemon scented too. And I love this. I'm finna come out here and get all these beetles as soon as I'm done recording. Believe me. The boxes along the fence this year, I have some purple queens that I took from my mother-in-law's house, and I planted some nasturtium seeds in there that are just popping up. Every year in these boxes, I have been putting purple fountain grass, and that's the only plant that I've been putting here every year, and I love it. This year I decided to switch it up because the purple fountain grass dies. If it was a perennial and it lived in my area, I would never take it out, but it doesn't. So, oh well. Over here, I just got everything out of this bed, so now it's just a bunch of weeds that need to be cut. Nothing over here. I got this pot of, elephant ears. I transplanted them out the ground, so they're going through transplant shock right now. But they'll bounce back. Pretty hardy plant. I see them pushing new leaves. They'll bounce back. I probably should get out here and cut off the dead ones, but I don't have the heart to yet. All right, back to the back porch. Rosemary. Still making it. Surprised it did not die. I stuck some bean seeds in here. As you see, they're popping up. I made a 16 bean soup. I took some of the beans out, put them in the ground, ate the rest of them. So now that's what that is. I don't know who was blowing. So now that's what that is. This is pineapple. Going through it, you guys, but I'm hoping it bounces back. It's going through it. This is not the climate for it, and it is going through it. Just got a pot right here with some alyssums and some irises that have not bloomed. I got some squash in that pot right here that's flowering. Do not know what kind yet. Next to a Brussels sprout, and some more Brussels sprouts right here. And I looked earlier, it looked like they were making little baby Brussels sprouts, so it's doing its thing. I got some gladiolas in this pot right here. I use them for my cut arrangements. Love them, love them. Got those from my mother-in-law's house. I planted some celery in here with some onions that are coming up. Some green onions, let me say that. Some scallions that are coming up. Some more lilies. This is a pink bush tomato. Pink hybrid tomato. I got some more beans. These are some yard-long asparagus beans. Gotta have some beans. These in here, I just transplanted some little pepper seeds, some baby peppers. A mix of green and red. So I'm excited to see how that comes along. My potatoes are in here going crazy. You can put some more dirt on them. And I will definitely do that, but they're going crazy. Along with the asparagus. Now, this is its second year, so they're not strong enough yet to be picked and making stems. So I'm just letting them gather their strength, thicken up, and be a hardy plant. Next year, I'll see what it shoots up and see if they're able to cut that. And if not, I'll wait again. I'll wait another year. So, but they're growing, and I'm gonna let them do it. This is my Wichita blackberry in this container, as you see. Got berries all over it. There's like 20 to 30 berries on it already. They have not ripened. And I just have some sweet peas planted inside the bottom of there, just because I need some more cut flowers. And as you see, my backyard is completely empty, full space. I just have a peach tree right here, but a Georgia Belle peach tree at that. But it's completely open for me to landscape and to come dig new projects and to do a bunch of stuff with that I plan on doing. I'm in the process of getting it all planned out and see what I'm going to have and everything, and landscape this fully to the T. Okay, landscape it beautifully. I want to have, you feel me, beautiful gardens, fountains, you know, shade, vegetable patch, a little gazebo, all of that. And since I'm YouTubing now, you all will be able to watch the whole process with me and the changes in my yard and watch me do it. And I'm so excited, because it's nothing, it's a blank space, and right now it's good to have a blank space. I'm even thinking about hooking up with a company, partnering up and trying to, you feel me, branch out and see what I can come up with, what they can help me with, a lot of stuff. So I just want it to be really nice back here, because this is going to be my sanctuary of peace. The kids and the dogs drive me crazy, you feel me, and I need my sanctuary of peace to just come out here with sometimes. So that's what that's going to be. In this container I got some mint, some chocolate mint, and some strawberry mint. Love me some mint. I gotta have my mint, got to. I just bought some more mint plants. They're actually banana mint, and I'm so excited about it, because I plan on having a collection of mints. I want all the mints there is to have. I want just like a mint garden, okay? I love mint plants, okay? I just love it. So this is my apple tree that's in this pot. Apple tree. It had flowers on them, but it flowered, and it is done now. They were beautiful, and they smelled so good. Like, I've never smelled apple flowers, but those smell good. I just popped some zinnias in here. As you see, they're starting to open up slowly but surely. They're beautiful as they are. A bunch of zinnias just around them, Melissa. I pinched some of these, and some of these I didn't pinch, just for the height and some contrast and variation going on. So that's what's going on. And when they're done flowering, I'll probably pinch it back some more to right here when it's done flowering. I just want the flower right now. And that's pretty much what's going on in these containers. Like I said, when I get me a vegetable garden or dig out some more areas of the yard, I could get a bunch of this stuff off of the patio, and that'll help a lot, so I can actually put some furniture and some nice things on the patio. So, process is a process. Hey, babe. This hibiscus, like I said, is overgrown. I'm gonna be moving it out of here. It's just here right now until I dig out another area. But this kale, this is 2-year-old kale, purple kale. It has not died, and I do not have the heart to dig it out. If you see, if I can shake my foot, you probably can't see. It's getting, let me see. Yeah, I don't know if you saw them fly away, but it's getting attacked by white flies. There they go. And there they go. Yeah, they're getting attacked by white flies. And I've been spraying and everything, but I don't really care about this kale. You feel me? It can go. So, everything, like I said, nothing gonna be in this bed at all. I just gotta take this hibiscus out. Everything else is gonna be cut down. I don't know what's gonna go over here, but it's gonna be cut down. Okay, coming around. Now we're at the shade garden. It gets morning sun as it's getting right now because it's early. And then the rest of the day, it is in shade. And the other side is in full sun. So, they're opposite of each other. This is my overgrown butterfly bush that I will be moving because it is leaning and I want it to be straight. And I probably will be pruning this kind of more standard just because it's so big. It's never been pruned. It's about 2-3 years old. But I love it. I love butterfly bushes. But I'm gonna it's looking really wild, and I don't want it to look like that. So I'm going to be digging it up and moving it over just a couple feet so it can be straight, because it's on the hill, and I think that's why it's leaning. This is a fern. It's trying to do something. I haven't really cared for it the last couple of years, and I really was ready to dig it out, but it's trying to do something. So I'm just gonna wait and be patient and see what it's gonna do. This whole bed, as you see, is weeds going crazy. It looks a hot mess, and that's because it's gonna be getting an entire facelift completely. So I'm not really over here working in it and doing anything over here, because this is gonna be changed completely, and I'm gonna video it, of course, so you will see it, but I'm not worried about it right now. This is just, I'm not even gonna say like plant graveyard, because these plants aren't dying, but this right now is like a waiting area, okay? It's just a holding spot, because all of this is gonna be changed, most of it, and to look more neat, more formal, more clean. All the weeds, we're gonna border it up. We're gonna make it look a lot better. Look, just because it's on a hill, it's kind of slant. I don't know how to show it to you all, so you can kind of see it's sloped down. So I'm gonna be changing this completely just to fit it. I think when I first put these plants over here a few years ago, I really didn't know as much about plants and gardening as I do now. So all my mistakes that I made 3-4 years ago with putting plants in the yard, now that I know I've made mistakes, you feel me, I'm trying to go and fix it and clean it up and make it better and do it right. So you all will see the process. But as for my beginner, I was just putting plants to wherever I wanted to. This is a gardenia. I love them, okay? I just put that there, like I said, as a holding spot. I love gardenias, and this bed's gonna be getting a whole facelift, and I may just take everything out and just have only gardenias and maybe like some coral bells over here, and that's it. I don't know, but when we get to it, we'll see. These are overgrown sunshine ligastroms. They're absolutely beautiful though. The more they're in the sun, they're a chartreusey lime green color, if you can see. Very bright, very bold. The more they're in the shade, they're a green, darker green color. And I love that about them, and they're really cute. So depending on how the light hits it is what it looks like. And that's so beautiful to me. I will be keeping these. They will be getting pruned, and maybe, I don't know if I'm going to move them or not, because they're so, as you see, look at them. They are so happy in this spot. But they will be getting pruned and shaped into something smaller and more manageable. Because you can't even see if we go in here in the shade. There's this Chinese fringe finger, see, hidden in here, loving its life too. So, and I'm gonna move that because you can't even see it because this is so big. So I'm definitely gonna be moving this. I really like this. More stuff that's dead. This is my, ooh, it smells so good over here. This is my other gardenia. This one, I think it's its 3rd year. I think this is its full size and shape, height, and width that this is gonna be. I love this. And I would love to just have these over here. Of course, shaped in something more neat looking. Can you shape gardenias like that? Will it mess up the blooms? Let me know. I'm gonna have to do more research on that, on shaping gardenias, because I would love to have a gardenia hedge over here. I don't know how to, I don't know. I'm gonna do more research into that. Let me guys know if you know. I have another butterfly bush that's doing the same thing. It's leaning. This is a purple one though. It's so beautiful. I love these. I'm definitely gonna be, like I said, fixing this up. I have this canna lily. It's like a peachy color, and it looks like it's getting ready to flower. I love this. So I cannot wait till I can move these plants in the yard to better spots. So bear with me. We're all gonna be watching it. And from the shade garden, that brings me back around front. So that's it for the most part. You feel me? That was what I have going on at the end of May, what things are looking like, how things are progressing. And I thank you all for watching and coming along with this tour. I know it was a lot of stuff, a lot of plants. But hopefully we can add way more plants to this collection. And that's all. So have a good week, you guys. Thank you. Bye.